Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Huh? Giving me the raspberry with the oatmeal? Come on, little man, you gotta eat. Please, please, I beg you. No.
The DNA test results prove the child in question, Thomas John McBain, is the biological son of Todd Manning.
Your Honor, I move that the child be immediately turned over to the custody of Mr. Manning.
Your Honor, we have ample grounds for the court to deny Mr. Manning custody and allow the boy to stay with the McBains.
What are the grounds, Ms. Schulman-Brown?
Todd Manning is an unfit parent and should not be allowed anywhere near Thomas McBain, especially since Mr. Manning has already tried to kill the child.
You know, I haven't even finished paying for that sofa yet. Just promise me you'll ask for a bucket or something if you need it.
It's not a bad idea.
Tequila, huh? Go easy there.
After we ran out of the vodka.
Vodka, tequila. Did anybody ever tell you never mix, never worry?
I guess I was listening.
Right. You know what I don't get? Why did Jessica leave you here to puke all over my furniture? What was so damn important?
Oh, you feel better?
Not yet.
You don't want to do that.
You don't know what I want.
It's good to see marriage and motherhood hasn't completely domesticated you. I was beginning to think there wasn't anything left of the girl I knew.
Stay away from my sister.
You jealous?
Hey, Roxy. Oh, good. You got my message.
Nice shirt.
You think so, huh? Let me ask you some advice. Where do I get these masks seduced?
I'm praying you're talking about the shirts.
You better believe I am. But it's part of my major campaign here. Okay, the first thing is I gotta let everybody know that Lindsay was railroaded. Second of all, gotta, drum up a lot of support from Marcy and Michael. So how many can I count you in for?
I don't think you're going to need to do this.
And why is that?
I gave Michael and Marcy something they can use against Todd in court.
Why? Come on, one time. Here, look, watch Uncle John. It's good. Oh, it's so good. Please, gotta eat, little man. Right.
Well, I don't know whether my timing is lousy or great.
That is crazy, Your Honor.
Exactly the kind of behavior I was talking about, Your Honor.
Hey, Todd, Todd,
Everything you
do
can
a good
to keep
job.
away from my
Please
child.
stop.
My child.
Where he belongs.
You try to do this, I swear to God.
Mr. Manning?
Or you'll what, Mr. Manning? Strangle them? Shoot them? Those are the things you tried to do to Tommy McBain. This is the animal petitioning for parental rights over a toddler, Your Honor. Ruling in his favor is like giving that baby a death sentence.
So what are you doing here? Come for his and her wax or something?
Maybe another time.
We came because we have some really good news.
Oh, my God. You're pregnant! Pregnant?
I have a policy about married women. Not unless it's absolutely unavoidable.
Stay away from my sister.
I don't know what you think happened here, but Natalie came here all on her own. When I offered her a drink, she practically tore the bottle.
Leave my sister alone.
You're not in any position
If I
to make
find out
rules
that
for
you
me.
made one move on
Then
my sister,
what?
then...
Huh? What? You gonna tell your hubby? tell the rest of the family? You know, because that means telling them how you know me. Okay? So you can shake that fist and stomp those size 8s all you want. You're shooting blanks.
Well, I'm a Buchanan, and this here is a Buchanan town.
Well, then if it's so important to you, I'll keep my distance from Natalie.
Good.
But I want something in return.
How do you know so much about hangovers?
I worked in a lot of bars.
That's how you know about the tequila?
No, smell. You reek.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You don't have to babysit me. I'm sure you have much better things to do.
Actually, I don't. Breeze over with your dad. Everything's fine at the vineyard. Figure I'll take this opportunity to score some points with the sister-in-law who hates me.
No, it's... I really like Antonio, you know?
Yeah, I know.
You make my sister very happy. Which in turn makes me very happy.
Thank you. Well, since we're all feeling so happy, how about you tell me what happened that made you go put one on last night?
Enter at your own risk.
Yeah, it's amazing how much of a mess one little person can make.
Are you kidding me? The kid never stops.
Yeah, Cole was like that. He was into everything. You know, Patrick wanted to get him one of those kid harnesses, but so I drew the line.
GPS, maybe. Kind of draw the line at the leash.
So, trying to have breakfast?
All right, T, it's okay. We were trying. It wasn't going too well, you know. Every time I offered him the spoon, I know, buddy. Every time I offered him the spoon, you know, he either turned his head or he threw it at me.
Well, he must be almost 2. You know, you can actually try letting him feed himself.
You're kidding me, right?
No, just load up the spoon and, you know, let him have at it. Or you can just put some dry cereal in a bowl and see what happens.
Now you tell me. All right, well, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe you'll let me try that, T?
Well, I'll let you have this time with Tommy.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, you don't have to go. I could use the advice.
Oh, I guess I could stay.
I hope you like oatmeal.
Wear it well.
You two think you're such good people. So
Dad, please stop. Dad!
sit down, Star.
You are making her case for her. Now, if you don't stop, you're never going to bring my brother home.
Sorry, Your Honor. Please forgive me.
Your Honor, my client has apologized for his conduct, but we were blindsided by this unfair and spurious attack on his character.
These charges aren't spurious, Your Honor. They're documented facts.
How is that? How could I have tried to kill him? I have never been alone with him.
Mr. Manning, I'm warning you. One more outburst like that, and you'll be hearing my decision from inside of a jail cell.
What my client says is correct. How can counsel possibly back these charges up?
Ms. Shulman-Brown?
With a lot of good old-fashioned sworn testimony. If I may, I'd like to read it into the record.
You're pregnant, Adriana? Isn't that great? Great? My daughter's life is ruined. Why?
Ladies, nobody's pregnant.
Then why did you say you were?
I said I had news.
Oh, because you had all that good alone time together. You know what I mean. Oh, give us all a break.
Okay. We are happy, and we do have news, but we are so not having a baby.
Oh.
Thank heaven. What's going on with your hair, Mom?
Oh, I went to my stylist for a trip, and he cut it too short, and I promised you that I'd give you a full makeover.
So I remembered that she said she'd give me a makeover. And she said...
Okay, we got it. Yep. Okay, thank you.
Look, we were gonna come to you next.
So you might as well hear it at the same time.
We're moving in together.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh.
Come on. Beats being pregnant, right?
Still haven't told me why you tied one on last night.
Who needs a reason?
You do. You're Buchanan. I've been around Buchanan's for a while. And except for Tess, who's kind of rebelling against Buchanan, I've never seen a Buchanan drink too much. And besides, you're usually pretty quick to say exactly what's on your mind. And here you are all curled up, hungover, and not saying a thing, clammed up. Something pretty crappy must have happened to you. Night. Bye.
I walked in on John and Marty kissing last night. My ex-boyfriend was kissing another woman. And all I wanted to do was blot that picture out of my mind.
I'm not using my sister as a bargaining chip.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. This is a good deal.
I don't want to make deals with you. It's bad enough that you're Nash's business partner.
And I've kept my mouth shut there, haven't I?
Keep it that way.
Hey,
what are you doing?
I'm showing you who has the upper hand here. If it weren't for me, your current husband would still be in business with your ex-husband. I came to his rescue, and you treat me like the help.
Look, my husband, my daughter, and most of my family have been dealing with the fallout from my crazy past. And as soon as I think I've shut the door on everything, you showed up.
And I kept my mouth shut. Now I need a favor from you.
What? What do you want?
The job that Natalie turned me down for. I want it.
Well, you're out of luck.
I don't think so. Now you're on my side, and, well, we both know how persuasive you can be.
Your Honor, nothing trumps the fact that Mr. Manning is this boy's biological father. He never signed away his rights as father because he wanted to find and raise his son. Now this nullifies the McBain's adoption of the child they call Tommy.
What do you have to say to that, Ms. Shulman-Brown?
Biology is one thing, a child's welfare is another. As I know Your Honor is aware, when a child is too young to speak on his own behalf, the standard to be applied is what is in the best interests of the child. The guardians to whom Tommy McBain is appointed must be proven fit. It is incumbent upon the court to review any evidence that calls into question a potential parent's suitability.
What is she talking about? What evidence?
I'll let you make your case, but I don't have any patience for theatrics.
I'll let the facts speak for themselves. This is a sworn deposition given by Dr. Spencer Truman regarding his treatment of patient Todd Manning for a stab wound he received in August of 2005.
Objection.
State your ground.
This is a clear breach of doctor-patient confidentiality.
Your Honor, the statement is a matter of public record in another trial. Surely it's admissible.
Go ahead.
Cannot let her talk about this. I don't have a choice. I've been overruled.
In this statement, Mr. Manning confessed to Dr. Truman that he had been stabbed by a woman named Margaret Cochran. At the time, Ms. Cochran was pregnant by Mr. Manning and was defending herself. Upon learning that she was pregnant, Mr. Manning tried to strangle her to death.
Objection! Dr. Truman is dead, which means there is no possibility for a cross-examination. And these are the ravings of a man who was ready to let Todd Manning be executed for Ms. Cochran's murder when he knew for a fact Ms. Cochran was still alive.
You better have something better than this, Counselor.
Of course, Your Honor, and I do.
Can't you be happy for us just this once?
I am happy. I'm happy that you're happy.
That was good.
I'm hearing a but. I'm just disappointed. But why did you feel you had to practice telling the news in front of Roxy before you told me? But never mind. I'll forget about that. I'm happy, darling. I'm happy for you both.
We only were going to tell Roxy first because we knew that she'd be all for the idea.
Why do you think I'm so difficult to please?
I know you've been trying very hard for the past year.
Clem Buchanan. Oh, he can really make a woman mellow. I bet he can. Sorry.
But you did do everything you could to try to break me and Rex up.
I paid the price. I mean, it nearly destroyed our relationship. You wouldn't speak to me. Goodness, you think I'd risk that happening again?
Why not? You hired a guy to stalk Adriana and tried to convince her it was me.
Rex, if you're going to dwell in the past...
I'm just trying to explain why we have sort of a wait-and-see attitude about you.
Well, I hope you are going to see that I'm worthy of your trust.
I'll come over for dinner some night. I'll make Roxy's meatloaf.
I can do better than that. Right now, you'll see.
He's out cold.
Well, you know, once you get there, tell me so. It's a lot easier to get him to sleep.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
You're really good with him.
You cleaned up.
Oh, yeah. In my DNA, I can't help myself.
Okay. So you want to tell me why you came by?
Right. I don't think so. Yeah.
Marty?
It's just a stupid idea, okay? It's just a really stupid idea.
What? This paper.
See, I told you it was a stupid idea.
Oh no, this is your top flight stuff, and everybody needs paper, right?
That's not the whole present.
The big book of paper airplanes.
Yeah, I know. It's a gift for a 7-year-old. I know what you're going to say.
I'm not saying anything.
No, you made that paper airplane for me out of my marriage certificate, and when I saw it just, fly out over the water, I felt all the stupid feelings I had about marrying Miles just, fly away with it. And I know how much you love your father, and you said that he was the one who taught you how to make the paper airplanes, so I thought that maybe, I could get you this, and you could show Tommy what your father showed you, and... Oh, this was a stupid idea.
Wait. Thank you.
Dad. Hey. Don't let that lawyer get to you.
Threw me a little curve, but I'm okay.
All right, let's get on with this.
Todd Manning hated his child's mother, a very unstable woman. Our point is that he lost control and could have killed her on 3 separate occasions in spite of the fact that she was pregnant with his child.
Objection. This is irrelevant.
Overruled. Connect the dots, counselor, and do it quickly.
I'd like to read a section from the transcript. This is the defense during cross-examination. Why did you go down to the lake that night, Mr. Manning? I was going to kill her. By his own admission, under oath, he went to Lantano Lake to kill a woman who was obviously pregnant with his child. He could not separate the mother from the child. He could not spare the mother in order to protect the child.
Objection. Ms. Cochran died in an automobile accident. My client did not kill her.
Make your point.
Tommy is not the child of a loving relationship. Mr. Manning proved 3 times that he had no self-control when it came to his child's mother. What if Mr. Manning is awarded custody and he finds that he can't look at his son without seeing Ms. Cochran and the things that she did? What if Tommy begins to remind him of Miss Cochran? What if Tommy has a bad reaction to being taken away from Dr. and Mrs. McBain? What if he acts out or misbehaves? Will Mr. Manning lose control again and forget he's dealing with a child? Why take that chance? Leave Tommy with Michael and Marcy McBain. They are loving parents and the only ones Tommy's ever known. Don't give him to the man who didn't care if he died. We would also like to request psychiatric evaluations for the 2 other children in Mr. Manning's custody, Star and Jack.
All right, that's it. There's nothing wrong with Jack and Star. There's nothing wrong with them.
I'm going to call a recess. And I strongly suggest everyone in this room use that time to collect themselves. The bailiff will stay here to keep order.
All rise.
I'd say it's a whole new ball game.
Judy, look, can we afford to back off right now? Because
Not if we want to win. Morgan is right. Todd's rights as a father are undeniable. The only chance we have is to crucify him.
Why are you letting this bitch get away with calling me a kid killer?
She's doing the only thing she can.
Dad. Put me on the stand.
What?
I can show that judge what kind of father you really are.
She's asked for the psych consult. We could put Star on the stand and try to say it isn't necessary.
And you think that she's going to go easy on Star because Star's a kid?
I think I can take care of myself, Dad.
Honey, you know that I haven't exactly led an exemplary life. And they're going to force all that out of you and make you admit it all happened.
Even when all of it did, we got through it. No matter how furious I was, I never doubted for 1 minute that you loved me or that I loved you. Isn't that being a good father?
I just don't want you to hear all this garbage.
I'll take her home. No, come on.
Hey, really, if you want to help me, you should go.
No! Yes, Star. Come on, grab your purse. Todd, you hang tight. I know that you two love my little brother. But what you're doing is wrong. Dad is not the person that you're saying he is.
Star, I'm really sorry. I am. I know that you're upset, but we're just doing what we have to for our son.
Come on, Star. Let's go.
You're right. You are right. Okay? Look at the lives that Star and Jack have had to lead because they have lived with Todd Manning. All we're doing here is protecting our son. There's nothing wrong with that.
Dorian, Lloyd, and Rhodey's, I never thought I'd see the day.
I'll believe it when I see you hoist that beer.
Oh, I enjoy a beer every now and then.
What are you going to do for an encore? Join a bowling league?
Okay, honey, we're trying to make a new start here.
I realize my coming to Rhodey's is hardly an enormous gesture, but yet I hope it is the beginning of a new détente between all of us.
To Dorian.
No, to Rex and to Adriana. No, to the four of us. Because someday we're all going to be related.
No matter what I feel for John, I didn't live our life together. You know, and even if we got back together now, no one and nothing is going to promise me that things will be different.
You're tough.
Yeah, you don't like that, right?
No, like tough. That was tough. Tough.
Right. Well, I don't think I'm going to be so tough tonight when I'm sober. And I am left to deal with how I really feel about John and Marty kissing.
I had to watch Jessica with Antonio. A lot. If you want to talk, call me.
Thanks, I might do that. I can't get you a job at BE. I don't even work there.
You'll figure it out.
If I start selling you to Natalie, she's going to get suspicious.
I think you should try. For Natalie's sake. And your own.
Are you threatening me?
No, honey. I'm just offering you a chance at true peace of mind. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I Why do you even want the job at BE? You already own half a vineyard.
You've heard my terms. Now all you can do is come through. And if you need any motivation, take a good look at that handsome husband of yours and that beautiful little child, because you stand to lose them.
You two telling bar stories?
Oh! Hey, honey buddy! How you been? Where you been?
Todd's in court today, so I went by the paper to make sure everything was okay. I wouldn't think you'd want to talk about anything to do with drinking today.
You know what? Honestly, I am feeling so much better thanks to your man here.
Yeah, I administered the 3-step hangover cure.
Oh, okay. You're getting along with Nash. Who are you and what did you do with my sister?
Okay, it's the new me, all right? And I am, like, never drinking anything that strong again unless it's raunchy.
Until tomorrow night.
So what model is that?
That's your F-16.
Nice.
Did you hear something?
No, just wait a minute. No, he's just, moving around, getting comfortable in his sleep.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, I'm impressed. You already have your parents' sixth sense already.
There's no sixth sense. I'm just being the uncle.
So you don't ever look at him and wish you had one of those?
No. What made you want one?
Fell in love with Patrick. We got married and I just couldn't wait to see what our kids would look like.
I think he looks like you.
I don't know. I think he looks like his dad.
What you said, was true.
What did I say?
Before you even think about having kids, you have to find the right person.
Mike, Tommy should be up from his morning nap, so I think I'm gonna call John and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah. Honey, if that's gonna make you feel better, you go and do it.
The only thing that's gonna make me feel better right now, Michael, is to make sure Tommy stays with us.
When I took this case, you might have told me you tried to strangle the kid's mother.
Yeah, but she's making Margaret seem like an ordinary pregnant woman. She wasn't. She was nuts.
Yeah, but your son wasn't. He was an innocent victim. Your victim.
Yeah, well, I'm still his father. They're nothing.
Okay, Todd, when we reconvene, you have got to keep it together. No matter what Judy throws at us, you can't look like the man she's describing.
Right.
Can you brief me on what else to expect? Have we at least heard the rest of it?
Why? Think we could lose?
Am I seeing things? And Dorian is at Rhodey's and she's drinking a beer? No, I'm talking about her hair. Come on. Hey, everyone!
That was like strange.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Pull up a chair.
You look very interesting, Brian, and you're drinking a beer. Yeah, at lunch.
I thought I'd broaden my horizon. Where have you two been?
We were at the courthouse with Todd.
What happened?
Well, the DNA test results came in, and Tommy is indeed Todd's son, so that's great.
Yeah, and then the McBain's lawyer came in with information on Margaret and my dad. I mean, it seemed like my dad was the psycho and Margaret was the victim. Oh, yeah, and then she said that my dad was trying to kill the baby, when really he was just trying to protect himself.
Okay, you know what? Your dad will get a chance.
No, the lawyer didn't even see that coming, Mom. It was ridiculous.
I know.
Is this what you did?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said you had a little something for Marcy and Michael?
Rex? Rex, you did this to Todd?
Yeah, it was me.
You You were his friend. How could you do that? You're actually going to go to work now?
After about a 45-minute to 4-hour shower, but
Anyway, guys, I can't even thank you. Thank you so much for everything you've done. I mean it.
Have a good day at work.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye, honey.
See ya.
So, you and Natalie are friends. When did that happen?
I'll explain just as soon as you explain why you so suddenly have to take off for work.
Todd's in the middle of this messy custody hearing, and I just wanted to make sure that the son's coverage wouldn't screw things up for him.
He's not recovered yet.
It's not like I'm going back full time. You know, sometimes a family member is the only one that knows what to do.
All right. I'm gonna go get Bree at your dad's.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm furnishing my office, and I like your executive line. Not a problem. I got plenty of space to work with.
So you've never been with anybody, you know, who makes you think about wanting to start a family?
It's me. I'm the one who's not right.
Oh, no, I don't agree with that. Look, when Cole was going through all of his problems, you were the only one he would open up to. You listened, and you didn't put pressure on him.
Kid puts pressure on himself.
You'd make a great father. I should go. No, I'm not going to go yet. I kissed you yesterday.
I know, I was there.
Yes, you were there. And if a patient had come to me and said that they had kissed a friend of theirs, I would say that they had, crossed certain boundaries. And I know how important boundaries are to you. They're very big to you. And I didn't want you to think that, look, our friendship, it means a lot to me, and I really don't.
Blair! Hey, Blair! You're acting like that. Stop it! Stop it! I know what your father went through the minute his son was born, and so do you, Rex. He hired you to help him find him. What are you doing? You're working for Michael and Marcy's attorney?
That's right, and I do it again.
You better not.
Hey! Take your hands off me, or I'm going to take you out to the alley and I'm going to bust up this page boy.
Calm down, Blair, all right? You tell me to calm down. Where's your family loyalty, Adriana?
I have loyalty.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what Todd has put you and the kids through, and I don't want this baby to go through the same thing.
Well, you can't. We love each other, and we are a great family.
Everybody.
Excuse me. Roxanne, Rex, would you mind leaving us alone, please?
What?
You heard me. Please leave us alone. This is a family problem. Girls, we need to have a Kramer woman
we're
meeting.
not having a meeting.
Oh, yes, we are.
No,
meeting.
I guess it's a little early for you to be taking apart your closet for Adriana.
Okay, let's try to keep this down. I do not like seeing Kramer women at each other's throats.
Well, then they shouldn't start bar fights.
You and your little taggy boyfriend that started.
What?
Mm-hmm. Okay, keep it down, both of you. Listen up. Each of you can get to ask a question or make a statement. Then you'll wait for the other to speak. That is the only way that we are going to work out this problem. Blair, you are the oldest. You go first.
Todd is the father of my children, Adriana, and he needs our help. And you need to make a decision. You're either with us or you're with Rex.
Please, Blair, everyone in this town knows what Todd has done, and anybody could have done what Rex did.
Adriana, pardon me. Blair was not finished speaking. Let her speak, then you get your turn.
This little case is between Todd and Michael and Marcy McBain. Rick shouldn't have stuck his nose in it. I have a daughter here. You see what it's doing to her? If you're with Rex, I'm not going to have anything to do with you.
Blair?
I mean it, Dorian. You either dump Rex. As far as I'm concerned, you're not part of this family.
You think I could lose my son?
Judy made a very persuasive case against you having custody of this particular child.
But I haven't had a chance to defend myself.
You defend yourself, you're going to look defensive. She's got us on the run.
All rise.
Please take your seats. You too, Ms. Schulman-Brown. I spent this recess thinking about the argument I just heard, and I'm appalled by Mr. Manning's actions, and am tempted to say Ms. Schulman-Brown has made a prima facie case for awarding custody to the McBains. I'm only saying this because I want Mr. Manning and his counsel to understand how serious this situation is. I need to hear what possible explanation Mr. Manning has for his horrific actions.
Okay, this is your shot.
Mr. Manning, floor is yours.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
I told you not to come.
How could I not?
Why did you do that?
Just trying to get you to stop talking.
If I find out that Rex has done anything else, he's gonna have to answer to me.
I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.